my favorite night of the year when you talk about the NBA opening night. So much excitement, so much anticipation, and we know the rest of the season will deliver.
Let's check out Minnesota's starting lineup. Conley and Ant are the 1 and the 2. Julius Randle out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's McDaniels in at the 3, the small forward.
This is Gobert's comfort zone, using his size to capitalize down there.
San Antonio with the ball. Following the score by Minnesota. Paul passes to Sohan. And here's Wembanyama, defended by Gobert. Wembanyama's shot is good.
All too easy for Wembanyama. He feels like no one can defend him inside.
And here's Conley.
Blocking foul called on Victor Wembanyama. First personal foul. First team foul.
McDaniels from long range. And the three-pointer goes.
This is where McDaniels has put in a lot of work, catching and shooting with confidence.
All right, Clark, how about Rudy Gobert? What consistency rebounding the ball.
They're averaging double digits pretty much every season, B.A., and that helps them in the battle of possessions, obviously. And it also helps them control pace. You got a guy who eats glass like that and defends at a high level. You got something real good for yourself. Well, you know, this is what happens. You can't afford to lose concentration even for a nanosecond.
Vassell passes to Paul. Wembanyama against Edwards. Three-pointer, Fox. Rebound, Minnesota. Last time they met in Minneapolis.
Last time these teams met, it came down to the wire. The bench play in that game was the difference.
It sure did, and they got a lot of scoring from their bench, and I think that really was the crucial difference.
Inside. Sohan inside, defended by Gobert.
So good at finding these swats. Gobert loves reaching out and sending them away.
And the foul called on Victor Wembanyama. That'll be a second foul of the game. And the first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. To the middle. And Gobert with the bucket on the assist by McDaniels.
Yeah, and Gobert's teammates encourage him to seek out his offense, especially when he's this deep.
Outside Paul. On the wing, Vassell. Sohan outside. Pass to Paul. Fox outside. Fires the 3. And Conley grabs the miss. The Timberwolves have gone 3 of 4. Off to a nice start. Wembanyama against Randle. And here's Conley. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. It goes on Chris Paul.
Tell you what, Conley may not be in his prime from an age standpoint, but I tell you, he is still tremendous as a floor leader, general, and he's a stabilizing presence on this team.
Now here's Wembanyama. And it's Fox with the strong finish.
And a powerful slam by Fox. Even at 6'3", he can still really get up.
And Grant, the success of teams like the Timberwolves showing that size still matters.
Yeah, in this pace and space era, that may have come into question just a bit, but size and skill combined has always been your best bet at winning.
Sohan outside. Pass to Wembanyama. Tries the spin move. Vassell's shot is good. It's all knotted up.
And when wings take it down low, good things happen.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Moments ago, Greg Popovich and I were able to chat. He knows it'll be tough to score in the paint tonight. Gobert locks down the lane as well as anyone. He blocks shots, and then when you count up the numbers of shots he alters, you get a full picture of his dominance at the defensive end. Guys?
Thank you for that, Allie. Here's Sohan. Following the score by Minnesota. Paul passes to Sohan. Back to Paul. And so he draws the foul. Headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Paul plays with such force and smarts combined. I mean, he looks for contact and does a good job of drawing fouls on the way up, making it look effortless. Send this guy to the stripe, he's going to cash in more than not.
And so Conley will bring it up for Minnesota. Outside for Randall. Jacks up a three. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. San Antonio's gone 0 for 2 from outside. There's 49 seconds left in the first quarter. A chance at a 2 for 1 if they'd like.
And I really can't see why they wouldn't.
Randall outside. Goes up at the elbow. Vassell with the rebound.
That's a shot he'd like back. He's usually going to make those.
Out to the right wing. Wembanyama, the pass to Sohan. Here's Vassell. Back to Sohan. Oh, rejected by McDaniels.
McDaniels is perhaps the best wing defender in the league, guys, showing us why right there.
15 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Fox outside. 4-3. The rebound by the Timberwolves. Outside McDaniels. 3 seconds left. And slammed it home. And a foul. A chance at another point at the line. It's on Devin Vassell.
Great job on the back end of the play.
Yep, finished with both hands, making sure of it.
Yeah, highly efficient. Nothing extra special there. Just effective.
1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one. It's Minnesota. Good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. And when you consider how Minnesota is doing, guys, your thoughts?
It's simple. The main takeaway from the first quarter is they're winning this game with defense.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, look at the energy, the effort defensively. They put it all out there in that opening quarter.
Jordan McLaughlin out there with Castle. Then it's Harrison Barnes. And it's Bassey in at the 5. That's the San Antonio 5. The offensive rebound. Gobert. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
This is what the team relies on Gobert for, clearing the glass and finishing the play.
Here's McLaughlin. He's guarded by Conley. McLaughlin pass to Bassey. Here's Castle. Spins. Pass to Bassey. Shot on the wing. It's rebounded by Rudy Gobert. Gobert's got 4 rebounds now. McDaniels passes to Randall, and he floats it in for the easy 2. Credit the sweet setup on that one.
And force-feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
I just love the aggressive finish.
I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam.
That's exactly how you send it. 2 hands and down.
The shot by Conley, no good. San Antonio trailing here. Grant, you talked to scouts about Stephon Castle. They just feel like this guy's a winner.
Well, certainly we saw that at Connecticut. Now, as a freshman, he was a key piece in their title run. He actually turned up his game in the tournament, and that's rare for any freshman.
Up high and down hard. Love seeing Barnes be aggressive like that, showing off his quickness and athleticism in a big way.
Got a piece of it. Here's McLaughlin. He's guarded by Conley. Oh, and he brings it down with a 2-handed jam.
And you know, Barnes is a really good all-around talent, a skilled passer for a guy his size.
The Timberwolves have gone 2 of 4 here in the second quarter. Randall outside. Pass to McDaniels. Great start so far. 3 of 3 in this one.
Basically just ignored that contact inside. Really tough finish by McDaniels.
Here's McLaughlin. He's guarded by Conley. Barnes passes to Champagne, and he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. Well, Grant, with all the parity and competition in the league today, there's still those teams piling up losses.
Yeah, B.A., and with teams like the Thunder excelling, it's almost like youth is no longer an excuse, but some rebuilds take longer than others.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Well, the Timberwolves are one of the biggest teams in the association, and Coach Chris Finch said, quote, "That's how we're built. It's part of our identity. That's what we have to lean into. We want to be big at the rim and force our size on opponents." Ryan, he loves to see other teams hesitant to venture into the paint.
Hearing footsteps, right? Allie, thanks.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Outside Conley. To the inside. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Conley. And a look here at the scoring trend over the last several months for De'Aaron Fox.
And he's been trending downward in terms of his average points per game, and a number of reasons can lead to this. But he needs to figure out how to get back on track.
Pass to McLaughlin from the wing. Goes back up. And that's 2 points on the layup. Bassey's gotten 4 this quarter.
After an okay first quarter of shooting, they've really turned it up offensively. I like where they're headed right now.
Edwards, the pass to Gobert. They need this. Bassey pulls it in. Spurs lead by 7. Here's McLaughlin. Here's Champagnie. Minnesota with a rebound. Gobert's got 5 rebounds in the game. Randall, the pass to Gobert. Right side Edwards. McDaniels finds Edwards. Here's Gobert. Can't cash it in from close range. The Spurs have gotten 6 of 9 attempts to go in the second. Looking good.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point.
Hey, they've got a nice, comfortable lead here, fellas. Might as well keep it simple. Do it a plain, simple one-hander, just like pound cake.
Randall, good.
Yeah, you know, he's evolving his offense over time, Julius Randle, and I think the coaching staff is happy to see it. They like to see him take and make these shots.
The 3 from Barnes. It's rebounded by Minnesota. There's the triple. Hits the trifecta. Champagnie's got 8.
And their offensive execution has really picked up here in the second period.
Yeah, and it should help them increase their separation here. I mean, this has been an impressive offensive output. After having none in the first, he gets 2 3-point shots to go here.
Down low. Here's Bassey, and he dunks it down.
I'll tell you what, his vertical is awesome, off the charts. A short center who still makes his presence felt.
Now here's Conley, tightly guarded. Gobert, that's good.
Another dime in the stellar career of dime dropping by Mike Conley. I tell you, he's dropped thousands of dimes in his career.
Pass to Champagnie, to the paint. Here's Bassey. The 3-ball. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. And so the San Antonio Spurs leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter. Okay, Allie, appreciate it. And folks, we'll be back after halftime to begin the third quarter.
Guys, I want to talk about something else for just a second. Is it me, or have the alternative jerseys around the league? And so thinking about the first half of this game, it's likely we'll see some adjustments for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Thanks as always for watching.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. San Antonio leading by 6. On the court for Minnesota. Ant is at the 2 with McDaniels playing the 3. Rudy Gobert is out there with Julius Randle. And it's Conley in at the point. Pass to Randle. That one's good. And it's Conley who picks up the assist. Conley's got 4 assists in the game. Here's Vassell. Oh, rejected by McDaniels.
The length of McDaniels, a big factor at both ends.
Here's Randle. Now here's McDaniels. Outside for Randle. Edwards looking it over. Let's go with a 3. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got 4 rebounds in the game. And he might not blow you away with numbers, but there's a reason why McDaniels is on the floor so often, Clark.
Hey, B.A., I love his versatility at both ends of the floor. He knows exactly what's needed from him by his team, he gives it to him. He doesn't need a lot of touches. He just plays the game. Love his motor. Love his consistency. He is the epitome of a value utility guy.
And if you're just joining us, we've played just over a minute here in the third.
Just 1 for 4 from the field, not the way they wanted to start the second half.
Trying to get it going. Only 1 for 5 to start the second half.
Vassell finds Wembanyama. Sohan outside. Outside for Wembanyama. For 3. Wemby showing off the range.
Put the first 3 misses behind them and finally ended their third quarter drought.
Pass to Edwards. Outside Conley. Randall a screen on Paul. Conley with the ball. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The Timberwolves need to get off a shot here. Randall, good.
And you got to have some confidence to fire back like that. Randall with no shortage of confidence.
Fox against McDaniels. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And the Spurs lead by 6. And so Conley will bring it up for Minnesota. And following this game, they hit the road to challenge the Hornets at Spectrum Center in Charlotte. That'll be their second of 3 games total on this road trip. Randall outside. And stolen by Paul. Now the Spurs moving it up the floor. Out of bounds, it'll go to the Timberwolves. And checking the 2K leaderboard. These teams led the league in three-point percentage last year. In the third spot, the Timberwolves.
That kind of efficiency from range is generally an indicator of a dominant offense.
Paul against Conley. Outside Edwards. Paul with a steal. Fox deciding where to go with it. Wembanyama. Pass to Fox. Back to Wembanyama. Wembanyama. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. They'll pin that one on Julius Randle.
Yeah, forcing his way to the line. Wemby, such a long dude.
And it's a completely new group for the Timberwolves. Right around 3 minutes into this second half. Timberwolves trail by 7. Outside Reed. Pass to Dillingham. Takes the 3. Rebound by San Antonio. Wembanyama's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Victor Wembanyama is looking to make the Spurs a contender. He said, "My hunger is bigger than ever to win and compete. I can get so much better, and this is what I'm trying to do every game, every week, and every month. There's no need to be frustrated. I keep my long-term goals in mind."
Passion and patience. Good stuff, Allie. Thank you.
And really a two-way force in transition. Sohan will run out on the break, and he can get back quickly on defense as well.
Reed for 3. Victor Wembanyama grabs the board.
Just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
To the wing, right side. And here's Dillingham from the arc. Another shot. Reed, good. Reed's got his first 2 points.
Saving that trip. Naz Reid turning a miss into a bucket.
And the dunk by Wembanyama.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish.
Really piling on the lead with a dunk like that.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Naz Reid. That's his first foul.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
Heads up action there. Reading the play and then beating him to the spot. Well done.
Vassell outside. On the wing, Vassell. Now here's Fox. Covered by Alexander Walker. And it's Fox missing.
Hey, how about imagining if they were hitting their shots, how big the lead could be. But so far, that's not been the case.
Connects from downtown.
Gets the shot he wants. The defense wasn't quite connected enough. They lost contact.
Here's Sohan. Drives to the hoop. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
So assertive on the tape. Sohan is relentless when he sees a lane open up.
And here's the fast break. Here's Paul. Yes! And a nice assist from Fox.
Transition basketball, the most reliable way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you got to push it and push it every time. Exactly. The defense determined not to allow the easy layup right there. They'll settle for making him earn the free throw.
He hits the second from the line. There's 6 seconds left to play in the third. And Paul gets it to go.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
You have to love his unselfishness and ability to make those around him better.
Well, clearly he's the guy that stirs the drink for him, and that's how he does it, with his dynamite passing skills.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. Sohan and Wemby are the bigs. Chris Paul out there with De'Aaron Fox. And it's Vassell in at the small forward. That's who's in the game for the Spurs. And the dunk by Wembanyama.
Man, Wembanyama getting it done. Woo!
Outside Reed. Outside Alexander Walker. Here's Dillingham. He's guarded by Paul. Shot clock at 6. Driving inside. Here's Reed. Nice dish, and the layup goes down.
I like the play call. Very solid, making perfect use of the pick to get a great look.
Oh, who else? Wembanyama.
Well, Victor doesn't have too far to go. I mean, he just pops up to the rim, makes it look so easy.
Reed for 3. The rebound by the Spurs. Wembanyama's got rebound number 8 here already in the game. And we've got a whistle. He was fouling with a purpose. And in that spot, in that situation, it's got to be a transition take foul.
You know, Chris Paul has probably forgotten more about basketball than most of us know. He's an encyclopedia of knowledge for the game.
And it's a completely new group for the Timberwolves. Again, the miss by the Spurs.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Timberwolves trail by 12. Conley looking for an opening. 3-pointer. Offensive board. Oh, a dunk and a foul! A powerhouse move! He's got a chance for one more at the line. It's on Devin Vassell. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Spurs?
I mean, they played some beautiful basketball all game. The passing has been impressive, and it's opened up things with their ball movement.
And they've also been ferocious inside, really taking advantage in the painted area and making good on those chances.
And there it is for him.
Everything Conley does out there is purposeful.
Stolen by Conley. Pass to Gobert. Gobert using his size to his advantage.
Nice switch up. Already into his shot motion, he kicks it to another shooter.
Sohan, the pass to Wembanyama. Outside Paul. Back to Wembanyama. The 3 is up. Minnesota with a rebound.
You know, brick after brick after brick. I mean, that's been the story for him this quarter. I mean, he's got to brain it in down the stretch here.
He just can't find a consistent way to score, and this team could certainly use it.
And Jaden McDaniels picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
Just over 2.5 minutes played now. Final quarter of regulation. And Mike Conley picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
And there's just one foul now away from the penalty.
Yep, the next one puts them on the line, so they've got to be careful the rest of the way.
Wembanyama, pass to Vassell. Wembanyama, so comfortable inside.
Yeah, and this is the kind of impact Wemby makes offensively because he can score in just so many ways.
McDaniels against Wembanyama. McDaniels passes to Randall. From the arc. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Here's Vassell. The basket's good off the assist from Fox. has got his third assist of the night.
The team counts on Vassell for this, a reliable producer of three-point buckets.
Pass to McDaniels. Gobert inside. He's guarded by Vassell. Gobert no good. Spurs lead by 11. Paul finds Fox. Back to Paul. Now Wembanyama. And the dunk by Wembanyama.
I'm always worried about Victor's head hitting the rim.
Paul against Conley. To stop the run. Vassell with the rebound.
Just enough of a shot contest to bother him. And they had an advantage tonight. Came out sharp and did what was needed. Nice win here for the Spurs.
And it seemed like steals ended up making the difference in this game.
No question. Their ability to force mistakes and turn them into points gave them an upper hand tonight.
And so this win marks their first victory of the new year. And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for Victor Wembanyama.
And, you know, there was no stopping him tonight. Whenever he got the ball, he was looking to score, and rightly so.
Here's Randall. They get it back. Up and in on the layup.
Julius Randle.
35 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Vassell passes to Fox. Out to the right wing. Back to Paul. To the middle. Pass to Wembanyama. Shot clock at 5. No good. A bit long that time. Here's Randall. Here's a three from Paul. The shot no good. And so it's San Antonio easily grabbing this one. Even early on in this game, they appeared happy to be playing at home.
And it makes a huge difference.
What a great day it is. Greg, what are these players feeling as they tip off this new season?
It is always exciting to start a new season. Players are just filled with hope and optimism, especially after putting in all that offseason work.
A look at the Magic starting group. Wagner and Banchero are the forwards. In the backcourt form, it'll be Suggs and Caldwell Pope. And it's Bitadze in at the 5 roaming the paint. So the Orlando Magic able to put the first points up on the board. That's tipped.
And love the defensive activity from KCP. Selling out there for the block.
Suggs with the ball. Misses from close range.
And he's usually able to score on that type of defense rather easily. Surprising to see him come away empty.
Wembanyama gets the bucket.
And few defenders to ever play in this league have the ability to slow Wembanyama inside.
Richard, during his rookie year, Victor Wembanyama had a game with 10 rebounds, 5 assists, 5 blocks, and 5 made threes, a 5-by-5 for the ages.
That was the first time someone put up those numbers in NBA history. Wemby is going to continue to do things we have never seen before.
Fox, no good. Looking at the last game for San Antonio, it was a win against the Brooklyn Nets. Here's Wagner. Rebound by Sohan. Spurs have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Here's Wembanyama.
Wembanyama is a specimen, going at the rim there with a purpose.
Wagner passes to Bitadze. Kicks it out to Banchero. It's stolen by Wembanyama. Ball against Suggs. A pass to Fox. Wembanyama sets a screen for Fox, and he comes up with the deuce. And that's now 6 points for Victor Wembanyama.
Oh, great decision there. Get it to Wembanyama and let Victor finish as the roller.
Caldwell Pope against Fox. It's stolen by Wembanyama. Here's the fast break. Wembanyama leading the way. Wagner finds Banchero.
When Banchero gets in tight, that's how he likes to finish. No layups for this big guy. He's all about the finish.
Ball against Suggs. The kick out to Fox.
2 minutes remaining.
Down low. 6 to shoot. A nice shot by Sohan.
We all know that Fox can score, but there he is reminding you that he can also drop some dimes.
Richard, one thing is for sure with these Spurs, a lot of top free agents have got to be looking at him now as a destination.
It doesn't take a lot of skill to see that Wemby is a different type of player. And look, if you are a free agent, that's the player that you want to look at to say, hey, can I team up with him and go on a string of championships?
Spurs leading by 4. Now we'll go to David Aldridge, who had a chance to talk with head coach Greg Popovich.
And we spoke briefly about how critical it is to slow down Paolo Banchero. Coach said he can be a force on offense when he gets comfortable ball. The energy and effort from our guys has to be high if we want to contain him. We'll see if that team can contain Banchero out there, guys. Back to you.
Thanks, David. Here's Caldwell Pope following the bucket by the Spurs. And it's good, 2 points.
Yeah, and then knifing into the middle. Caldwell Pope, not just a perimeter threat. Young fella can elevate.
Spins. Here's Fox, and it's Fox with the jam.
Oh, he just punches that one down with a fury.
Rubs it in a little deeper with the hanging finish. Here's Suggs. Good, nice job down low.
Oh, bigger than your average guard, Suggs can score all around the floor, including down low.
Back to Wembanyama. And Wembanyama throws it down.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Wagner passes to Banchero. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And on paper, Paolo Banchero has so many appealing attributes. His size, build, the ability to find shots. You can easily see why scouts were enamored with this guy as a prospect.
Spurs leading by 4. Now Fox. He had 15 points last outing. Paul kicks to Fox. The second effort. And Wembanyama with the layup. Wembanyama's got 12 in the game.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
Yeah, I'm going to go out on a limb here and say they need to.
And so it's Victor Wembanyama making things happen for the San Antonio Spurs. That quarter had to take a lot out of him. He racked up 12 points. And we'll be back with you shortly. And we return to the second quarter, and Noche Latina specialized jerseys on display. Welcome back, everyone. Guys, what's your take on the Spurs so far?
Just a terrific first quarter, sparked really by their unselfishness.
They're playing for one another and focusing on making winning plays. You love to see it.
Zohan is the 4 with the lengthy Wembanyama playing the 5. Chris Paul is out there with Fox, and it's Vassell in it. The 3 spot. So that's who San Antonio starts the second with.
A generational talent. For Wembanyama, the sky is the limit and the reality. Oh, that's straight TNT, baby. Explosive.
That was pretty, and he just has that effortless knack for getting inside. Vassell shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. And one on Caldwell Pope.
It's his work ethic that Devin Vassell has earned the trust of his teammates, and it shows on the court. He's become a more aggressive and confident player.
Greg, you know this. Getting that second contract is a major goal for young players in the NBA, like Devin Vassell.
And Devin did, signing a huge 5-year extension in 23. He ended up having his finest year after inking that deal. Vassell has a very bright future.
Caldwell Pope with it. He's picked up by Paul. The offensive rebound. Kicks it out to Wagner. Sinks the three-pointer. Wagner's got 7.
Something Wagner continues to work on. It's huge when he's connecting from outside.
Pass to Wembanyama. Overside. Oh, there's the strength training. Wembanyama.
And defensively, they're on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Here's Wagner. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. And so Wembanyama will bring it up for San Antonio. 6-point lead. Vassell, the pass to Fox. Now Paul. Back to Zohan. Bounce pass from Paul. Here's Wembanyama. And it's Wembanyama with the jam.
And a monster game for Wemby with the matchup issues he creates. I'm not sure anyone in this league can stop him when he's on.
Banchero outside. Wagner kicks to Banchero. San Antonio with the rebound. Wembanyama's got 4 rebounds in this game. Fox, no good. The Magic trail by 8. Here's Bitadze, and he makes good on the layup.
A glance around the floor pays off, and Wagner spots the open man.
The Spurs have gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. Wembanyama passes to Zohan. Outside for Wembanyama. Fast break, here they come. Here's Caldwell Pope. Lays it up off the glass. And now it's just a 4-point San Antonio lead.
And smart ball movement there from Banchero. And that selflessness will endear him to his teammates.
Suggs with the steal. And now Orlando on the break. Here's Banchero. And finished off by Banchero.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
That's the last thing you need to happen down the stretch. Let's see how they respond to the devastating punch.
Here's Caldwell Pope. Here's Bitadze. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Richard, you've talked a lot about how underrated longevity has been as a factor in measuring some of the all-time great players.
Well, when you think about Jordan, LeBron, Kareem, the only way to achieve greatness in the statistical category is to have longevity. So obviously greatness and longevity coincide.
Kicks it out to Paul. To the middle. Here's Sohan. And again, unable to change momentum here. Orlando's gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. It's Caldwell Pope with the drive. That puts them in the lead. Banchero's got 4 points this quarter.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Vassell, the pass to Wembanyama. Oh, three ball, Wembanyama!
That guy is perfect from the field, making major contributions to this lead.
And the rejection by Wembanyama. Here's Caldwell Pope. The shot is good. And so is his shooting tonight. 3 for 4.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Paul kicks to Vassell. To the paint. Here's Wembanyama.
A big night for Wembanyama is a career night for most players.
Magic have gotten 7 of their 12 field goal attempts to drop here in the second quarter. Up over 50%. And that one is good from Suggs. A lot of give and take between these sides early.
And both teams look like they came to play. We should have a good one.
Oh, too easy for Wembanyama.
But he's been locked all the way in from the floor, and he's the #1 reason why they're winning right now.
All against Banchero. This one for 3. No good there. And so it's Victor Wembanyama making things happen for the Spurs. Thank you, David, for that interview, and we'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball.
Take a look at Orlando. You really get to see what they're made of after your hard work in the offseason. Yeah, you have big.
As we shift our focus now to the Spurs, it's a tight one after 2 quarters of play.
Well, they've been the more measured team, passing up good shots.
And that is...
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. We're seeing a tremendous game from Victor Wembanyama.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
I like how they came into this one with a game plan, and they're just going out and executing it. Terrific job.
Checking out the group for Jamal Mosley to start the second half. A post pairing, Isaac and Carter Jr. Harris is out there with Cole Anthony. And it's De Silva in at the small forward position. Bassey, and he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Once he poked it away, you knew what was on his mind.
And talk about putting some extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space. Here's McLaughlin. And a little luck that time, but it drops.
Not the shot I expected him to take or make, but hey, look, joke's on me. He hit it.
And Greg, the way Orlando ended last season, that's really fueled their fire for this year.
Yeah, I mean, a tough loss to Cleveland in Game 7 of the opening round, but it's hard to win in this league without first incurring some battle scars.
Pass to Barnes. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Here's Castle. Here's McLaughlin. Guarded by Harris. Shot clock at 6. McLaughlin, no good. And here's Isaac. He'll bring it up for Orlando. They trail by 3. They'll be playing host to Chicago for their next game. That game is the first and last of their homestand. Here's Castle. And it's sent back by Isaac.
And that long wingspan of Isaac aids him there in turning away shots, but it's also the timing he displays when he attacks the shooter.
Here's McLaughlin. Orlando grabs the miss. Here's Anthony. Isaac outside. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. The Spurs have gone 2 of 6 from the field here in the third. Barnes can't get it to go. Orlando's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Anthony's shot is off. San Antonio leading. And the dunk by Barnes.
Okay, HB, I see you still pack a punch. That's an impressive finish.
The Magic shooting at 52% for the field. They're clicking. Here's Isaac. And Isaac throws it down.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. Pass to McLaughlin. Here's Castle, covered by Anthony. A minute 50 left to play in the third. Inside for the lead, and it's Carter missing. The Spurs have gone 3 of 8 so far in the third quarter, looking to lock in that rhythm. Here's Champagny. Barnes looking around. Pass to Castle. 18 feet out. Here's McLaughlin. And a miss there on the triple. Orlando trailing here. Now here's Anthony. To the inside. Isaac. Out to Anthony. Fires the 3. Bassey pulls it in. Bassey's got 5 rebounds tonight. Pass to Champagny. That shot missing. Isaac with some nice D. And for the Magic, they're shooting a troubling 38% in the third. Not the finest work of this offense. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Richard last season marked the 5th consecutive year that the Spurs missed the playoffs.
And this drought came directly after their historic streak of 22 consecutive playoff appearances. But the silver lining in this stretch is that it allowed them to draft a generational talent in Wembanyama.
In the 7th pick of the 2018 draft, Carter Jr.'s potential is enticing. A bruising big man with a bright future ahead of him.
Here's Castle. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And the Spurs lead by 1.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Anthony right side. And then Carter with the jam.
That's just a strong take by Wendell Carter Jr. playing with some fire tonight.
And this is his 2nd trip to the line in the game.
Shooting for Orlando. Wendell Carter Jr.
The free throw off from Carter.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Here's Castle. The rebound by Caldwell Pope. Stripped it away. The 15-footer. Doesn't go that time. We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. Magic lead by... And now a sneak peek into the huddle.
Everybody got to rotate, rebound.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. They've got Castle and a Champagny in at the small forward. That's the San Antonio 5. San Antonio trailing here. Here's Bassi. The shot, no good. And the Magic shooting well, 50% from the floor. And finished off by Wagner.
So smooth off the bounce. Wagner makes it look easy.
The Spurs shooting with confidence, 50% from the field so far. Here's McLaughlin. He's covered by Suggs. Shoots it up. The drive by Barnes.
Good things happen when HB drives that lane. He's either a bully to the basket or he gets to the line.
Kicks it out to Banchero. He takes it in and finished off by Banchero.
You love how each side has risen to the challenge throughout this one.
Man, this has been a fun one, but look, who doesn't love a high-scoring game?
Here's McLaughlin. He's covered by Suggs. Pass to Bassi. It's tipped. Caldwell Pope feeling it out a bit. And Stephon Castle is going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. So San Antonio goes with a fresh 5 on the floor.
Substitution on court.
Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock into it. Carter against Wembanyama. Here's Wagner. And finished off by Wagner.
Oh, what a slam from Wagner. When he gets that close, he is going for it.
Here's Wembanyama. Buries it down low. Wembanyama's got 26.
And this is the effort you want to see out of your guys, win or lose.
You can't question the desire of these teams. It's going to be difficult for either side to get separation.
Vassell outside. And no good that time. Nice defense from Wagner. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Here's Carter. The dunk and the foul. A powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. It's going to be on Devin Vassell. All right, we'll take a look now at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Magic.
Oh, they've been punishing the inside defense consistently in this one. Look, it's been a very productive area of the floor for them.
And their passing has been great as well. Ball movement is key in getting good looks, and they've had that down tonight.
It's good. Wembanyama has got 4 this quarter.
That is where you want to see Wemby making big plays in big moments.
And Wagner drives in.
Dynamic two-hand jam.
And right in the face of the defender.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Wembanyama down low. He's covered by Suggs. Suggs against Wembanyama. And there's the drive. Up it goes, and the Magic lead is cut down to just 4 points in the bucket from Chris Paul.
I think you could sense it, that trip up the floor. Paul was looking for his own shot, and he got it.
And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him. The coach's challenge has been issued. First game like this, out of the wire.
Personal foul. First team foul.
In closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, They got it right with the review.
And this is what you want to see. Wembanyama attacking with authority inside.
And here is Suggs. Inside, and Caro scored the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7.
Used to these big moments from his college days. Banchero's heartbeat should stay low here.
First personal foul.
So the first one drops, and that narrows the lead down to just 3. Both good from the line that time.
And in a close game like this, they can really rely on him to take care of business at the line.
47 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
What a huge play coming through when it matters most.
And the foul called on Victor Wembanyama. That is his first foul of the game.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
Wagner with it. And Caro outside. Knocked away. Paul with the steal.
Can't waste any time here.
It needs to be a quick shot, then a quick foul.
They grabbed their own miss. And it's Sohan missing. And Caro outside. It's stolen by Wembanyama. Back from outside. He can't get that one to fall. And so the big win by Orlando in a tight game. A truly gutsy performance away from home.
You know, it really was. And Kevin, when this one was hanging in the balance late, they showed just what a tough-minded group they can be.
Thank you.
right now, and that's to have a strong start to the season.
No question, B.A. And that could be tough to achieve for teams that might have a new coach. Or if you had a lot of roster changes. Teams with continuity tend to have the advantage to start the season.
And the starting lineup for the Magic. On the wing. It's Caldwell Pope and Wagner. Goga Batadze is out there with Paolo Banchero. And it's Suggs in at point. Now here's Caldwell Pope. Pass to Batadze. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Anthony Edwards. That's his first foul.
And you hope this early foul doesn't dissuade his aggressiveness.
Caldwell Pope against Edwards. Just 5 to shoot. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
Oh, man, exploding to the rim.
Yep, makes the simple play. Outside Conley. Outside for Randall. McDaniels passes to Edwards. For 3, Randall fires in the triple.
Credit Julius Randle, off-season preparation trying to build the three-point range.
You know, a reliable veteran like Julius Randle is so valuable. He provides a foundation for everyone else to play off of because they know he'll be there to score and help out. He makes it easier for other players to succeed around him.
Here's Edwards following the bucket by the Magic. Randall finds Edwards from 15 feet away. And it's Orlando with a rebound.
And this is a shot he can definitely make, and the defense not a factor at all.
Here's Suggs. Banchero with a screen on McDaniels. I'll say this, Banchero is a guy that opponents can't forget about for a second. And you see it in all the defensive attention he gets. Teams show him all kinds of different looks, and he draws a bunch of double teams in isolation. And it really feels like the chemistry of this Timberwolves team has taken a step forward.
And B.A., you know this. Winning always enhances that energy and chemistry. But beyond that, this is a roster full of players that have had individual success, and now they're hungry and thirsty for team success, because that's the true measure.
Now here's Banchero, coming off 41 points last game out. And the whistle blows on a backcourt violation, but over and back. Now here's Conley. The kick out to Edwards. Puts up the 8-footer. Can't hit that one. Excellent D there from Caldwell Pope. Here's Orlando. Their last encounter in Orlando.
Last time these teams met up, they practically got run over. But to be fair, they took issue with some of the calls they were handed.
Yeah, their starters got into foul trouble, and it felt as if some of the calls were tic-tac, no doubt, but nonetheless, damage was done.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes play. Boy, the offense has been on point.
They have great timing and great communication. So hard to get stops against them.
Now here's Conley. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Philadelphia.
And the other thing, guys, he really got after it on the backboards. What a complete game for this guy.
And a smart feed from Suggs. The defense making it easy, leaving his teammate open.
And it's Conley with the ball for the Minnesota Timberwolves. 7-point differential. Outside Edwards. Pass to Randall. Gobert up top. McDaniels from long range. Rebound by the Magic. Wagner outside. Minute 32 left in the opening quarter. And a nice finish on the layup.
Boy, absolutely no rim protection, leading to a lot of easy buckets here.
Randall is screen on Suggs. Conley passes to Randall. Outside McDaniels. Back to Conley. And stolen by Suggs. And the Magic pushing it up now. Oh, Banchero throws it down.
In transition, Banchero already knows to turn on the Jets. I mean, he doesn't allow the defense to catch up on him at all.
Left side Conley. And stolen by Suggs. In transition, here they come. For three, Caldwell Pope hits a three-pointer. Caldwell Pope's got 5 now.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
McDaniels, that's good.
Oh, Mr. McDaniels with the response. How competitive is this guy?
Over to the wing. The three from Banchero. McDaniels with the rebound. Timberwolves trail by 11. Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. It's McDaniels on the wing. Edwards for three. It's rebounded by Batadze. Here's Caldwell Pope. Randall with some nice D. Pass to Conley. Back to Gobert. For three, Randall. No good on the buzzer beater. And so it's Orlando. They lead by 11 as the quarter. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for Orlando.
They've made an effort to get out and run, using their speed in transition and scoring before the defense can get set.
Another big component of their early game tonight has been points off turnovers. Great job converting on those chances.
On the court for Orlando, the backcourt is Suggs and Caldwell Pope. Wagner and Banchero, the talented forward pair. And it's Batadze in at the center, filling out the middle. Now here's Conley. Yet to see a basket. Outside for Randall. And stolen by Banchero. 5-on-3 break. Here's Batadze. And Gobert with a block.
There is a reason his nickname is the Stifle Tower. Send it back, Rudy.
Banchero with a screen on McDaniels. Banchero outside. 5 to shoot. And Jaden McDaniels picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Stolen by Conley.
The D feels like it's everywhere, and that pass should not have been made.
Randall, good. Randall's got 5 points.
Boy, I love the confidence Julius Randle has in himself. This guy knows what it takes to score.
You know, part of what makes Julius Randle so effective is that spin move, Doris.
He does like to use that on the interior against taller players to get enough separation. But the number of finishing moves that guy has off the spin, it is really an effective tool.
Grant, you look at the development path of Franz Wagner. Not surprising he had an easier transition to the NBA.
But think about this, B.A. I mean, he played against men very early in Germany, splitting time in Euroball, and at Michigan let him really develop in multiple ways. So he's seen it all and is still so young.
Now here's Randall. He's got 5. Outside Conley. Here's Edwards. Excellent D there from Caldwell Pope.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Here's Batadze. Wagner, the pass to Batadze. Wagner with it. Now guarded by McDaniels. And there's the foul. It'll go on Julius Randle. That'll be a second foul of the game.
And that puts them just 1 foul from the bonus.
Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. Banchero outside. 6 on the shot clock. Caldwell Pope. The pass to Banchero. High arcing shot.
Aggressive on the defensive end by Jaden McDaniels. Boy, he makes that shooter work.
They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
And that one's good from Conley.
You have to have the vision to find the open man. Beautiful pass.
It's Suggs with a drive. And he jams it home with authority.
Boy, Suggs gets up off his feet in a hurry, finishes that drive with authority.
Here's Randall. Sinks his third bucket. He's 3 for 6 now.
This second quarter, he's been much better, improving over that slow start.
Ooh, McDaniels with a steal. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Ryan, Anthony Edwards, his disposition just brightens a locker room. Coach Chris Finch said he's an absolute joy to coach. Always in a great mood with a great smile. It doesn't matter if he plays well or he doesn't. Every day he has the same approach and the same attitude.
And he wants to be great, Allie. There's no doubt about that. Now here's Banchero. Give him 8 points now. Batase can't hit. We've got 1:48 left in the second quarter. Well, after it.
Oh, we get a little sauce. Anthony Edwards rise high and finish over the defender.
Here's Wagner. And the shot falls short that time. Here's Minnesota. They're on an 11-3 run. Gobert with it. Wagner picks him up. Gobert passes to McDaniels. The kick out to Conley. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call. And we've got 1:18 left in the first half of this one. Kicks it out to Wagner. Caldwell Pope. The pass to Wagner. Bearing his second of 3 attempts.
That's a big-time finish by Franz Wagner. Might be young, but he is undeterred.
And here's Conley. Over Suggs. The shot by Conley. No good. Suggs against Edwards. Suggs surveys the D. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. It's on Anthony Edwards.
Despite his young age, we know Jalen Suggs has proven to be a tremendous leader. His teammates love playing with this guy.
Suggs hits them both.
Yeah, they're playing a much more physical game here in the second quarter.
Outside Conley. Pass to Gobert. And here's McDaniels. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Jaden McDaniels is a guy who will embrace physicality. Does a nice job drawing contact.
It's his first trip to the line. First free throw is good. And so he makes both from the line. Orlando leading by 7. Suggs, the pass to Caldwell Pope. Right wing. On the take. Back to Batase. Fires for 3. Suggs with it. And it's Gobert picking him up. 5 on the clock. Here's Wagner. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Wagner's got 5 points in the quarter.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
And so it's the Orlando Magic with a 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. Their defensive efforts have paid off, effectively shutting down the opposing offense. And don't go far. We'll be right back.
And guys, I want to talk for a sec about the talent level in this league. In fact, I'd say it's never been better.
You sure?
And now taking a look at that first half action, it was a less than ideal start for the Timberwolves. Well, that's it for us.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast thus far. We're halfway through the game. Paolo Banchero with a strong contribution so far in this one.
And in the first half, he dominated in the post. He got the looks he wanted and was able to execute.
It felt like his work on the interior really gave this offensive boost. Let's see if he can dominate the rest of the way.
Dillingham out there with Nickeil Alexander-Walker. Then there's Naz Reid. Then it's Joe Ingles. And it's Garza in at the 5, down low. And that's the group for Chris Finch as we begin the second half. Grant, when you talk about consistency and officiating game to game, you think there's room for improvement?
You know, I do think so. I mean, they're allowing more contact, but overall, more clarity on what constitutes legal guarding position would help players and officials.
Orlando with the ball. The Timberwolves getting their last shot to go. Anthony off with the layup. Timberwolves trail by 9. Outside, Alexander Walker. Outside, Ingles. On the wing, Alexander Walker. Takes it inside. Rebound by the Magic. They've led by as many as 14. Following this one, they get to host the Bulls. And that's a one-game homestand for the club. Here's Anthony. And Anthony slams it in.
Boy, this guy can get up in a hurry. Cole Anthony, how about your hops?
Here's Dillingham. He's scoreless from behind the arc. He's off on that one. And so it's Carter who brings up the ball for the Orlando Magic. They lead by 11. Dillingham was the 6th man during his lone college season, Grant, and he proved to be instant offense.
Oh, he's got elite speed. He's great at creating space, and he's incredibly shifty. You know, he reminds me of Lou Williams in terms of physique and ability.
Here's Dillingham. After the basket by Orlando. There's a screen. Pass to Alexander Walker. Here's Dillingham. Ingles from outside. Good D by Harris.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Anthony outside to the inside. Outside, Alexander Walker. Outside, Ingles. Second shot opportunity, and Reid with a lay-in.
I love that kind of energy from Naz Reid. You don't give up on a play.
Garza's shot is good. Garza's got his first points in this one.
If you give him any sort of space, he's gonna attack.
Out to Harris. Picked by Carter. Ball stolen. Here's Garza. He's checked by Carter. Oh, nice D from Carter.
He's got a great defensive mind. He gets good position and affects the release.
And he did it without fouling, and that's become an art, changing shots without making contact.
Timberwolves trail by 9. Up top, Alexander Walker. Pounded by Harris. Ingles from outside. The rebound by Carter. Carter's got 4 rebounds now.
This has not been a good period for this guy. Out of sync, not letting the game come to him. He's got to settle down and make shots.
And it's slammed in by Carter.
They can see in the movement there the athleticism Wendell Carter Jr. possesses. Really solid cut after setting the screen.
Inside, here's Alexander Walker, and the layup is good off the glass.
Such a multi-talented threat on the offensive end, and you love his confidence.
Here's Anthony, and Anthony slams it in.
And he just driving the stake in him there.
He's a guy who just never lets up.
Well, you love that he wants to wear out the defense. What a catalyst for his team. Incredible.
The shot by Alexander Walker, no good.
It's all about the defense right there. Without that level of activity, he probably scores it.
Pass to Isaac. Right side Carter. Stolen by Reid. Fast break, Minnesota. Here's Ingles. The putback. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And those second chance buckets are major bonus points if you can get them.
Here's Anthony. From down in the low post, it goes. Anthony's got his third basket on the night right there. Outside Reed. Lets the three fly. Fires in the triple.
This has always been an aspect of Naz Reed's game, the ability to spread the floor from three.
Now Anthony. He has 6. And the dunk by Isaac.
There you go. He's a monster at the rim.
So athletic. Obviously, he plays on the attack. Dillingham with the bucket. And so it's the Orlando Magic up by a healthy 8 points at the end of the period. What has them in front right now? And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
Fourth quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. On the court for the Magic, Wagner and Banchero, the talented forward pair. The backcourt is Suggs and Caldwell Pope. And it's Bataze in at the 5. And Carroll passes to Caldwell Pope. Knocked away. Outside, Alexander Walker. That three's off the mark.
Their strong work ethic has been evident on the glass, really getting after it and being physical.
Driving inside from outside the arc. Ooh, and once again, off the mark by Minnesota. Magic leading by 8. And here's a look at what's coming up from Orlando. On Thursday, the Chicago Bulls come to town, kicking off a homestand for them. And then on Saturday, they'll be matching up with Damian Lillard and the Milwaukee Bucks.
What a great opportunity for this team to take a step forward. They have some tough road games coming up, and that kind of stretch can bring a team together. Winning some of these games would be huge for their overall confidence.
And it's a completely new group for the Timberwolves. Here's Suggs. And it's Gobert with a rebound.
Well, this is the kind of shot we've come to expect him to make. He's got to be upset with that one.
Suggs against McDaniels. Edwards, a pass to Conley. Clock at 6. It's rebounded by Bataze. Bataze's got 5 rebounds in the game.
I'll tell you, you hate to pin this on one person, but his inefficiencies at the offensive end are holding this group back.
And solid mechanics on Banchero. His motion is consistent whether he's at the top of the key or in the corner.
From deep, Conley gets the 3 ball to go.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Suggs with it. Down low. Here's Bataze. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Yeah, you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for Orlando.
They've been slippery getting into the lane all game long, putting that help defense to the test.
They've also been scoring on the break. With how difficult it is to get buckets in the half court, anytime you can push the ball in transition for easy ones, that's big time.
Here's Conley. It's hauled in by the Magic. Suggs has got 4 rebounds in the game.
Good job hitting the glass. They're +8 in rebounding.
Banchero finds Suggs. Back to Banchero. Caldwell Pope against Edwards. And he banks in the layup.
Well, that's about toughness and the willingness to absorb contact. Franz Wagner relishing an opportunity to show off a bit.
And we're about 3 minutes into the 4th now. Edwards, a pass to Gobert. It's deflected. And so it looks like the Timberwolves will retain possession here. A minute 58 left in the final quarter. Just 4 to shoot.
Boy, that is outstanding defense from Jalen Suggs. The ability to contest without fouling, get in the space of that offensive player. Nice.
Here's Batase, defended by Gobert. Batase can't hit. Timberwolves trail by 11. Left side McDaniels. Pass to Randall. We've got 1:28 left to play in the fourth.
Well, there's a versatility that allows Julius Randle to play in pick and roll. Pretty pass to set up his teammate.
Here's Banchero. Floater is good from Banchero.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
Both sides are simply waiting for the clock to make it official. This is going to end up in the books as a nice win for the Magic.
When you look at their assist totals, you can see why it was easier for them to score. The ball was really popping tonight.
And good things seem to happen when you're patient and willing to make the next pass. Their offense has flowed really well.
And so this win marks their first victory of the new year.
And that's an important win. You never like to lose 2 in a row to a team, especially if you only see them 3 times.
And one of the league's superstars, producing as he always does. What a terrific game for Paolo Banchero.
Anytime they needed a bucket, they'd put the ball in his hands and say, go make a play. It was impressive to watch.
And he makes the first.
Now, Jalen Suggs is a player that does a little bit of everything, understanding what's expected and how he can carve out time in the rotation.
We've got 33 seconds left in the game. Here's Conley. And he can't get that one. Great D that time from Banchero. Pass to Batase. Suggs with it. Puts up a 3. Connects from downtown. And the Magic lead by 16.
And they knew it wasn't going to be easy to win on the road, but they've controlled the pace on this one.
And sometimes when everyone's rooting against you, it seems to bring the unit closer together. It certainly did tonight.
3-pointer. And another 3 for Orlando. So it's the Magic winning this one easily. Boy, this crowd has to be shocked by the way.
And tonight, it'll be the San. Just a quick look now at how the point totals have looked over the last several months for Victor Wembanyama.
Look, sometimes you go up, sometimes down, and the trend has been on the downward side in terms of his average points per game. And a variety of factors can be the culprit. And a lot of times you focus on the efficiency more than just pure point output.
And the starting group for the Spurs. Zohan is the 4 with the lengthy Wembanyama playing the 5. De'Aaron Fox out there with Chris Paul. And it's Vassell in at the 3 spot. And for the Timberwolves, Conley and Edwards are the guards. Rudy Gobert is out there with Randall. And it's McDaniels in at the 3 spot. Back to Edwards. 6 on the shot clock. Into the lane. And he hammers that one down right in the face of De'Aaron Fox.
Yeah, Edwards has some big bounce in his step.
Wembanyama against Randall. And that one's good. Wembanyama. And as a coach, Stan, what's something you try to establish at this stage?
I think there's 2 things, Kevin. First, we're trying to build our habits the right way. Everything, from the way we practice, to the way we prepare for games, to the way we warm up, all of it. And then second of all, we're trying to figure out our rotation. Who's going to start? Who's going to come off the bench? Which groups work well together? It's an ongoing process.
A lot of moving parts, you're right. Randall surveying the D. The Timberwolves working the ball around now. Conley's shot is off. Spurs have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. And it's Fox with the jam.
Boy, Fox is so quick off the floor.
And so it's Conley bringing up the ball for the Timberwolves. Edwards finds Randall. It's rebounded by De'Aaron Fox. The Spurs have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. You know, Greg, with the combination of Wembanyama and Coach Greg Popovich, the Spurs should be a great defensive team.
Yeah, it's hard with a young roster because all 5 guys have to work in unison, and often someone's going to make a mistake.
McDaniels with the ball, and it's Vassell picking him up. Randall outside. 3-pointer. It's rebounded by Paul. San Antonio leading. To the paint. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Zohan, the pass to Vassell. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Fox kicks to Vassell. They get the rebound. And that one's good. Wembanyama. Wembanyama has got his 3rd basket of the night right there. Minnesota's gone 0-3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. For 3, Edwards. The Timberwolves again can't hit. San Antonio leading by 4. A 3-ball. And there's Wembanyama on the assist by Fox. And that's now 9 points for Victor Wembanyama. The Timberwolves shooting well off their usual numbers, around 29% so far. Trying to get something going. Victor Wembanyama grabs the rebound. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thanks. I caught up with Chris Finch. Now, I asked him the approach they're going to take with De'Aaron Fox. The coach said that Fox's speed is the big challenge. He said, we're dealing with maybe the fastest player in the league, so we've got to be high energy at the defensive end. They know they have their work cut out for them. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Sinks the triple.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Up top, Edwards. Guarded by Fox. Now Edwards. His last outing, he had 18 points. And once again off the mark by Minnesota. Wembanyama outside. From past the arc. It falls for his 5th field goal of the night. Now shooting 5 for 8.
And a monster game for Wemby with the matchup issues he creates. I'm not sure anyone in this league can stop him when he's on.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. They grab their own miss, and he makes that one.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
There's the triple. And again, it's the Spurs from deep.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
We've got 13 seconds left to play here in the first. And that one falls coming off Conley's feet. Randall's got 5 now.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
And so it's the San Antonio Spurs. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. In a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Spurs.
Well, they've set the tone early with their pace. So important to capitalize on transition opportunities, and it keeps the defense off balance.
And the other thing, I love how they're playing up tonight, getting into ball handlers and forcing some turnovers.
Edwards on the wing. He's joined by McDaniel. Randall out there with Gobert, and it's Conley in at the point. So that's the Timberwolves 5. Conley gets the bucket.
And not just the jump shooter, Conley is also adept at finding real estate close to the rim.
Such an interesting player, isn't he, Coach Jeremy Sohan? He played a lot of point guard during his second season.
Yeah, Kevin, the Spurs experimented with Sohan at the 1. It was a bit unconventional. They went away from it later in the year. But that experience as a point guard will continue to help his playmaking ability as his career progresses.
Sohan, the pass to Wembanyama. Misses the 3.
Well, he started out with 3 triples in the first quarter, but he hasn't been able to connect from distance here in the second.
Here's Edwards. Off the mark, had a chance to trim it to single digits. Spurs leading by 11. Easy money for Wembanyama.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
And here's Edwards from the arc. San Antonio with the rebound. Last time they came together was in Minnesota, where they felled the Wolves.
Yeah, and what a gut wrencher it was for them last time they met. Ended up on the losing side in that one.
He hasn't been at his best this quarter. I'd like to see him be a little more patient right now.
Yep, that one goes. McDaniel's got his second bucket of the night.
A smart idea from McDaniels, looking to convert inside.
Vassell finds Fox. Here's Wembanyama. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
Well, some have argued that Wembanyama deserved Defensive Player of the Year consideration in his rookie year.
And Kevin, I can see where they're coming from. His team went from a bottom 5 defense to a top 5 defense when he was on the floor. His impact is amazing.
On defense, San Antonio. 14 points, their largest lead in the game.
I mean, could this be any easier for Gobert? The rim is right there for him.
A pass to Fox. And there's Wembanyama on the assist by Fox. Fox has got 3 assists in the game. Here's Randall. Oh, wow, what a great move inside.
That is incredible.
You gotta have guts and hops to pull off a dunk like that. Randall got a lot of both.
Keep getting him the ball. He's been a huge part of this offense.
Gobert with a screen for Edwards. Edwards shooting fearlessly from the arc.
I love how competitive Edwards is. He relishes getting revenge like this.
Paul passes to Vassell. Kicks it out to Paul. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. And a wide open look for Wembanyama. Off target from the baseline.
Well, if you give him that shot again, I'm willing to bet he nails it. especially with that lack of defensive effort.
Gobert, and a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits.
And the stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target.
Here's Wembanyama for three. That doesn't go either for Wembanyama. 1:15 left to play here in the half. Pass to Edwards. Lets it go with a three. Here's Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert.
Pounding the offensive glass. That's where Gobert gets a lot of his extra chances.
It's deflected. It's stolen by Gobert. And that's going to be too many steps. It's the whistle on the travel.
And looking at the numbers for De'Aaron Fox, coming off a terrific season, putting up about 26 points per, 5 assists, and just over 2 steals. To have a scorer like him consistently deliver you points makes such a big difference for a team.
Yeah, he gives you something to build around night after night. Reliability is huge in this league.
Conley, the pass to Randall. That's in there. Conley with the assist. Randall's got it back down to single digits for the Timberwolves.
And the defense cannot underestimate Randall's strength. Pushes right through the contact and gets the shot. Clearly a foul.
San Antonio shooting their second and third shots at the line right here.
Yeah, a year ago, though, Kevin, 78% conversion rate from the free throw line. So that's a nice all-around effort.
And he's showing a little more aggressiveness, getting himself to the line here in the second quarter.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. Outside Edwards. And the three off target.
Not sure why he keeps trying his luck from deep here. It's just not his night.
No coverage that time. And it's 6 points for Devin Vassell.
Well, the defense has to do a better job at pushing Vassell off that spot outside.
Can't nail the jumper.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whips on it.
And we finished one half of basketball. In San Antonio, they lead by, thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following halftime.
Obviously, they've been locked in from range. Your confidence grows as each shot goes in. It becomes contagious.
Now let's take a moment and that about wraps it up. And as the third.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. We're seeing a tremendous game from Victor Wembanyama.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Yeah, and in terms of slowing him down, I think they're going to have to change things up. Give him some different looks.
Here's who Greg Popovich is starting in the second half. We've got Barnes, and it's Castle in at the shooting guard position. Pass to Reed, takes the three. Second chance effort, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
The Timberwolves shooting their first free throws here for the night.
And just to mention, a season ago, they were very comfortable at the line, hitting about 78% of their free throws.
And Greg, talk about a guy who can create for himself. Dillingham can already score on elite defenders.
Yeah, and Kevin, a lot of that is his footwork. You can see the hours he's put into it. And then add in the body control and quickness. Good luck slowing this young man down.
Pass to Dillingham. Here's Alexander Walker. And it's off from three-point range. Spurs leading by 13. Here's Castle. Power down with both hands.
Oh, yeah. Castle can leap up to the rim. The rookie putting some power behind that finish.
Dillingham with it. Pass to Alexander Walker. With the floater. And he lays it up and in.
Yeah, it took just enough off of it for the floater.
The Spurs have gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. Castle Puts it up from 15, and that one's good. Bassey's got 4 points this quarter.
You like to see Castle creating opportunities for his team.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, thank you very much. The Timberwolves have become a rough and rugged team. Swingman Jaden McDaniels said, "We don't let nobody push us around. We're always being physical defensively. I feel like we're a tough team, super tough." Kevin, they certainly have the size to hold their own.
Always being physical, but David, that's their identity. And we thank you for the report. And the basket is good. And the Spurs lead by 17.
Ever since halftime, they've played precision basketball on the offensive end.
Well, the coaching staff made some adjustments for the second half, and they've come out with focus and execution. They've come out a little cold after that halftime break. Just 1 of 5 from the field to start the third quarter.
Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. We see coaches stand willing to pay fines for complaining about the officiating. I'm having a hard time thinking if you ever did that. Going back in my Rolodex here. Did you ever do that, Coach?
I mean, Kevin, I paid hundreds of thousands of dollars of fines in the NBA. Yeah, my wife was not real happy about that at one point, reminding me early on that we had 4 kids we were going to try to put through college. And she told me one year I just gave away 2 college educations.
Oh, goodness. Barnes with it. Defended now by Dillingham. McLaughlin, no good. Timberwolves trail by 20. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Here's Reed. Pass to Dillingham. Offensive rebound. Here's Garza. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. Here is the 2K leaderboard with last season's top passing team. The Spurs second.
Well, last year they were an excellent passing team. They want that to continue into this year.
Last year, Coach, as you know, the Timberwolves making it to the Western Conference Finals.
Yeah, that equaled their deepest run in team history, dropping that series to the Mavs. Minnesota has never been to the finals, one of 5 franchises who've yet to get there.
A little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. Minnesota's gotten off to a very slow start from three-point range in the second half. They're 0 for 4. The wide open look here for Ingles. Traps in the tray. Ingles has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Barnes passes to McLaughlin. The 3. Offensive rebound, Spurs for the 3. And that one's good, Barnes. And the Spurs lead by 18.
And they've gotten very aggressive on the offensive glass here in the second half, getting a lot of second chance points.
Garza, no good. The Spurs have gotten 6 of their 12 shots to drop for him here in the second half so far. McLaughlin, basket is good. The assist from Barnes. McLaughlin's got 5 points in the quarter. And here's Ingles outside. Here's Garza. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. The Timberwolves been all 4 of their chances so far in this one. And the first one at the line is good. And the Spurs winning the 2023 lottery stand, adding the terrific Victor Wembanyama. A franchise changer, it appears.
Yeah, Kevin, the hardest thing, and you need a lot of luck to do it, is to get that guy. The guy you can build everything around. There aren't enough of them to go around. Victor Wembanyama is a guy you can build a championship franchise around, multi-skilled at his size. This guy's going to be a fixture in this league for a long time.
In the flick of a switch, going from defense to offense.
And the speed of that transition score. From defense to offense, able to take advantage before they can get set.
And Reed has it in the corner. And it's denied. And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. Spurs lead by 17. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Yeah, that's high-level playmaking. He makes it look easy, but it's not.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first three quarters. They've got Dillingham, Naz Reid out there with Joe Ingles. Then it's Nickeil Alexander-Walker. And it's Garza in at the 5. So that's the lineup for Minnesota.
Yeah, I like that they haven't lost their aggressiveness here in the second, despite being down.
And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for San Antonio?
Well, the defense hasn't done nearly a good enough job of getting back in transition, and they've taken advantage, racking up fast break points against them.
And we also got to highlight how lackluster the opposition has been in terms of boxing out. This team is flat out bullying them on the offensive glass.
Well, that was set up by the steal there. The activity we see from McDaniels on defense is always impressive.
Here's Fox outside for Wembanyama. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Gobert's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Here's Edwards. A beautiful finish inside by Ant.
Well, look, it's tough to keep Edwards out of the lane and tough to stop him once he's in there.
Sohan finds Paul. Nice ball movement by San Antonio.
Doesn't register as a block, but he did everything you want defending that shot.
Well, you know, sometimes the most pivotal plays don't always go on the stat sheet.
Takes it inside. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Just about 1.5 minutes gone by here in the fourth. And the foul on Jeremy Sohan. That's his first foul. For 3.
That's a great contest by Vassell. He's got the tools to be a very good defender.
Paul with the ball. Now defended by Gobert. Here's Wembanyama. Oh, there's the strength training. Wembanyama.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
An unorganized defense like that is not going to help them close this deficit.
3-pointer. Doesn't get it to drop for him. Timberwolves trail by 13, and the call against Julius Randle. That is his first foul of the game.
After just one turnover in the first half, he just keeps giving it away here in the second. You cannot keep making these careless mistakes.
Here's Fox. It's stolen by Gobert. And now the Timberwolves on the break. Shoots the 3. Offensive rebound. Out to Edwards. That's in. Coming off an assist from Randle.
Well, you have to be careful with Edwards on the arc because he is completely fearless.
Oh, look at the focus from Wembanyama. Drills it through contact.
Love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless. Building this lead in every way possible.
No doubt about it. He has done a ton to help this team, but he's going to have to do even more if they want to have a chance to get back in this one.
Man, Wembanyama looking unstoppable.
Randle dishes to Gobert. And the rejection by Wembanyama. And there's 1:45 left in the fourth. Buries the long-range jumper. Spurs leading by 9. Here's Sohan. And the dunk by Sohan.
Jeremy Sohan, an emphatic 2 points.
To the middle. Deflects the pass. It's stolen by Wembanyama. Here's Paul, and they pick up 2. And the Spurs lead by 13. What a difference in this crowd right now.
That's how you silence a building.
Pass to Dillingham. For 3, Edwards. Vassell grabs the board. San Antonio's gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range.
And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority. Very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for the Spurs.
The differential in assists led to a lot of open looks, and it also helped to get more guys involved in the offense easy.
And they made the defense adjust, but they just couldn't come up with an answer.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year. And when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Victor Wembanyama.
Well, he was all about the rim protection in this one. His defensive presence was felt from the get-go.
Pass to Wembanyama. Fox with the steal. 6-second difference between shot and game clock. And there's the call on Rudy Gobert. That is his first foul of the game. And it's out of bounds. The Spurs able to retain possession here.
Great energy on the deflection and a good job disrupting their offense.
Yeah, there's nothing easy on offense. Coaches love seeing that kind of hustle on the defensive end.
Here's Sohan. And another turnover here by San Antonio.
Yeah, just couldn't hang on to it. It didn't look ready to receive it. At least they've got some room for error, but still a poor possession there.
There's 18 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Here's Randall. Here's Dillingham. Offline with his 3.
Minnesota foul. Julius Randle. Second personal foul. Second team foul.
Free throw good, Wembanyama.
2 shots. Wembanyama.
And both free throws good for Wembanyama. And so it's San Antonio easily taking this one. Thanks so much, David. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. So for
But some teams off to a blistering start.
Well, my motto, Brian, is that you can enjoy it and should while it lasts. Everybody's going to hit some air pockets and turbulence at some point. It's how you navigate that determines the outcome of your season.
And a look at the starters for the Spurs. Sohan and Wemby are the bigs. De'Aaron Fox is out there with Chris Paul. And it's Vassell in at the 3, the small forward. That's good from Wembanyama on the assist from Vassell.
When Wembanyama goes up, he can be so quick. I mean, the rookie looking very assertive.
And CLA-RO no good. Fox against Caldwell Pope. And it's Fox with the jam.
A brilliant dunk. And he hangs up there for a while, too.
Like he's posing for the camera. He's just hanging out, posing for pictures, just making himself at home.
Either that, guys, or he wanted the photographers to get a good shot of him.
And De'Aaron Fox picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
About a minute played here so far in the first. You know, Clark, something Kentavious Caldwell-Pope brings, that championship experience.
And every championship team has a guy like KCP, a guy who can make shots, who's always there, ultra reliable, plays both ends, doesn't step out of his role, and all he does is help you win championships. I love watching guys like that contribute in a meaningful way to championship teams. And he's a fun guy to watch because he does his job at a high level pretty much every night.
Wembanyama screen. And Fox powers it home.
Yeah, I like the way Fox uses his wire.
And they've stopped the action here. They're using their coach's challenge to see if they can get this foul overturned.
At the line for the Spurs, De'Aaron Fox. At the line for one. The play will be reviewed.
Still disputed, even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look. So the officials can be sure they get it right. And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
Free throw's good for Fox.
Boy, I like the focus and unselfishness Fox brings to the court. A strong defender with lightning-quick reflexes in every spot.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Jamal Mosley gave me a few minutes to catch up with him, and they have to deal with one of the quickest guys in the league in De'Aaron Fox. Coach told me it's almost impossible to stay in front of De'Aaron, so we'll try to give whoever is guarding him help, especially if Fox gets rolling. We'll see how that plan works.
Okay, thank you, Allie.
At the line,
Orlando shooting their first free throws here for the night. He's off on the first. Clark, he's a former 1-1 back in 2022. The league better watch out. Paolo Banchero is coming.
And he's coming with force, B.A. Loved him his 1 year in college. Loved his mobility, his strength, his savvy, and all of that on display as he's going to be one of the bright stars in the years ahead in the NBA.
And Wembanyama can dunk it basically just standing up. You gotta keep him out of the paint. They respond immediately. lead with as much power as possible.
Man, you talk about a heavyweight battle. Both teams landing blows here.
And guys, I hope they keep it up just like this. Let's see some more end-to-end action.
Now here's Sohan. Vassell passes to Sohan. And stolen by Suggs. Just over 2.5 minutes played here in the first. And Caro no good.
Well, he's much better than that. Really no excuse for missing that lay-in.
Here's Sohan. Sinks that one from the post.
Their offense is looking like a well-oiled machine, getting any look they want.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
From deep, Wembanyama. It's hauled in by the Magic.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
And Caro passes to Wagner. Suggs outside. Just 5 on the clock. Wagner finds Caldwell Pope. Nice D from Vassell. Spurs lead by 6. Sohan, the pass to Wembanyama. A minute 20 left in the first. Caldwell Pope pulls it in. The Magic have gone just 3 for 7 here at the start. To the right side. And Caro with it. Fox picks him up. Back to Caldwell Pope. Off target from 3-point range. The Spurs have got 6 of 8 shots to go. From deep, Wembanyama hits the trifecta. Wembanyama's got 9 points.
An outstanding first quarter from the field.
You're exactly right. I mean, everything seems to be dropping. Impressive scoring here.
Suggs with the bucket.
That's the thing about Suggs, a footballer in high school. He gives you physicality in the backcourt.
It's rebounded by Wagner. Magic trail by 7. And Caro outside. Pass to Suggs. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Ben Caro.
Hurts to see that kind of mistake. Coach is going to be on him about that one.
The Spurs have gotten 7 of their 10 shots to fall. Sohan outside. Soft touch off the glass.
They're using his size well and putting some muscle behind his play. That's how Sohan gets to his shot inside.
Pope loose. Pass to Bataze. This one for 3. Rebound San Antonio. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Magic. And so it looks like it'll be Orlando's ball still. 9 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. The 3 from Suggs. Gets the 3 to fall. Suggs has got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Boy, at the offensive end, his game is so impressive. I mean, he's a threat every time up the floor.
And so it's Victor Wembanyama making things happen for San. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. What do you guys think about San Antonio here in this one?
Well, they've used the fast break well to score easy points and keep the defense unsettled.
And, you know, for them guys, it's all about tempo. Keep the pressure on and do so as much as possible.
On the court for San Antonio here in the second. Sohan and Wemby are the bigs. Chris Paul out there with De'Aaron Fox. And it's Vassell in at the 3 slot. Up top, Paul. He's covered by Suggs. Pass to Wembanyama. Corner shot. And he wills that one in, sinking it right through the back of the iron. Wembanyama's got 11. All right, Grant, which U.S.-born player do you think has the best chance to supplant LeBron as the face of the league?
Oh, man, you're putting me on the spot, B.A. Well, the conversation has to be between Jason Tatum, Ja Morant, and Anthony Edwards. They're the best young talent that the U.S. has to offer, and they're only getting better.
And so it's Ben Caro who brings it up for Orlando. Trailing by 8. Following this one, they get to host the Bulls. And that one's good.
Oh, too big, too strong. It'll take more than that to stop Banchero.
Here's Wembanyama. 11 points in the game. Fires from deep. It's rebounded by Banchero.
Even with every shot clanging off the rim, he seems determined to keep hoisting up these threes. It might be time to get inside of that arc.
In the first half, you want to stay aggressive, but you also want to be careful. That is his second foul already.
And we played just over a minute of basketball in the second quarter. And the Magic surprising many league-wide, Clark, with how they've broken through.
And the way they're winning, I might add. I mean, rugged physical defense is their identity and calling card. Not necessarily what you expect to see from a young team, B.A.
Outside, Caldwell Pope with the drive. He's off on the layup.
They have a decent advantage in regards to rebounding.
Especially when you're scoring the ball at a decent clip the way they have. I mean, they've done exactly what's necessary to take the lead.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, Paolo Banchero grew up in Seattle playing pros every summer, and that gave him a huge leg up in the NBA. He said, quote, "They'd always tell me it's not as hard as you think. You just have to be focused and locked in." That's what led to me having that demeanor. Brian?
The 2023 Rookie of the Year, Allie. He hit the ground running. Wagner. Sohan with a rebound. Spurs lead by 10. And that's an intentional foul. Well, Grant, we've heard some out there say dynasties are dead. These days, there are a lot of teams contending for titles.
Well, the NBA is happy to see all the competition. But, you know, this league has been defined over the decades by dynasties. We'll see if their epitaph has been written.
Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
So clearly on a mission right there. He went to the line looking for payback.
And it's blocked. And they'll get another chance. Three-pointer, Fox. Pass to Wembanyama. Wagner against Vassell. Shot clock at 6. The three from Wembanyama. It's rebounded by Wagner. Magic trail by 10.
Blocking foul called
Side out.
Jeremy Sohan. First personal foul. First team foul.
Second quarter play, almost 3 minutes gone here. Suggs with it. Now guarded by Wembanyama. And stolen by Paul.
You tried to thread it inside, but just too much congestion.
Fires it from 18. Orlando grabs the miss.
That's the shot they wanted. It just didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
And Banchero gets it to go.
I mean, 6'10", about 250. Banchero imposing his will inside.
Wow! Victor takes it to him inside.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
There's Wagner off the drive.
Wagner, a sneaky athlete, maybe better than some people give him credit for. Showing you explosion right there.
Clark, we know how great Wagner is offensively. He's a plus defender as well.
You know what? I think he takes great pride in being a versatile, high-level defender. I mean, he focuses.
Oh, wow!
Oh, watch out!
Big finish.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
You know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
Now here's Banchero. Sohan covering. It's Banchero with the drive.
He will muscle his way down the lane. Watch out when Banchero comes tumbling by.
Paul passes to Sohan. Here's Wembanyama. Oh, Wembanyama reaches up and throws. it down.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish.
Really piling on the lead with a dunk like that.
And it's good. 2 points.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
And you know, it doesn't matter how good your defense is on the perimeter if you're going to allow easy ones inside like that.
Couldn't quite line that one up. Just got to shake it off and move on to the next one.
Wagner, the pass to Caldwell Pope. Counted from distance. And now just a 3-point San Antonio lead.
Love the rise and fire approach from KCP. Gotta be impressed with this guy's confidence.
The shot by Wembanyama, no good. And so it's Victor Wembanyama making things happen for San Antonio. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this.
When players look ahead, how much are they circling particular games on the calendar?
Well, I don't think this generation of players.
Now let's take a look at this San Antonio Spurs game, which has been very competitive.
This has been a display of what we often talk about.
Thanks for joining us.
Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. You know, Victor Wembanyama has been exceptional here, guys.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of him.
Isaac in at the 4 with Carter Jr. playing the 5. Gary Harris out there with Cole Anthony. And it's De Silva in at the 3. So that's who Jamal Mosley starts the second half with. Here's Barnes. Oh, great D that time from Isaac.
You know, I think the effort on defense there has everything to do with why he missed that shot. Well done.
It's stolen by Barnes. Oh, and a fast break for the Spurs. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
Barnes is a problem in these fast break situations. He's got strength, he's got skill, and he's got excellent speed.
Harris passes to Isaac, and the dunk by Isaac.
Man, what a pass that was there. He really relishes making the game easier for his teammates.
Here's McLaughlin. He's guarded by Anthony. McLaughlin pass to Barnes. Shoots over Isaac. Barnes, no good. Orlando has gone 3 of 6 from deep so far. Out to the right wing. Pass to McLaughlin. Barnes passes to McLaughlin. Let's go with a 3. Barnes, and that's good. Barnes has got 5 points in the quarter.
Boy, you got to respect the long-range accuracy of Barnes now. When he gets a little daylight, he's dangerous from the perimeter.
Harris outside. Into the lane. No good with the finger roll. San Antonio leading by 4. To the inside. Barnes. Oh, rejected by Isaac.
And the suffocating reach of Isaac is tough to overcome and outshoot. Excels at getting up and denying shots.
2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. McLaughlin pass to Barnes. Fires for 3. And it's Harris with the rebound. And so it's Harris with it. He brings it up for the Magic. Here's De Silva. Blocked! Here's Castle, pounded by Harris. Out of bounds. It'll be Orlando's ball. Now we have a moment to look at how the blocks have been stacking up over the past several months for Victor Wembanyama.
We're just not seeing the same tenacity from him on the defensive end lately. He hasn't been blocking as many shots over the last few months, and I think it's made him a little less intimidating under the hoop.
Isaac outside. He takes it in. 3-pointer. Harris misses. San Antonio leading. Barnes passes to McLaughlin. Here's Castle. And the layup falls. Castle's got his first bucket in this one.
And you have to admire the effort that Castle plays with. I mean, he's a willing rebounder.
Here's Anthony. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. Orlando shooting their third and fourth free throw shots of the night. No good on that one.
You got to respect Cole Anthony's workmanlike approach to the game. He's out there to do his job and get results and not focused on putting on a big show.
Spurs lead by 5. Pass to Bassi. Oh, Carter with the block. Harris down low. Anthony, the pass to Carter. Carter on the wing. And here's Anthony. 6 to shoot. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Anthony's got 5 points in the quarter.
The closer the better for Anthony, as is the case for most guys. He just wants to drop that one in.
Here's McLaughlin. Oh, a rim-rattling two-handed jam.
And he just driving the stake in him there.
He's a guy who just never lets up.
And that's terribly demoralizing for a defense, guys. I mean, they know he's going to keep coming and coming and coming, and that they may not have an answer for it.
Here's McLaughlin. He's guarded by Anthony. Barnes feeling it out a bit. Orlando with the rebound. Anthony up top. He's got 5. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And it's now just a 1-point Spurs lead. Bassi, the pass to Barnes. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
Now, we've talked Barnes is athletic, he's strong, but he also has good bounce, so he gets up fast to ram it home.
Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
Yeah, exactly. Prevent the layup, give him a little bump, and then maybe they'll think twice about coming into the lane next time. And if they don't think about it, at least they might be distracted by your presence.
Versatility is what Wendell Carter Jr. brings to your squad. He has offensive game both inside and outside. And on the other end, he gets the job done using his size.
McLaughlin's shot is good. McLaughlin's got his second bucket of the night.
Outstanding execution. Good job working the ball inside.
Here's Caldwell Pope. Boom! He jams it straight down.
Yeah, rising up well to finish off the dunk with power. Tremendous athleticism by Kentavious Caldwell Pope. KCP.
Pass to Bassi to the left wing. Here's McLaughlin. Here's Champagny. No good. Would have counted had it gone. That concludes the third quarter. It continues to be an and it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
For me, next to the big-time alley-oops and monster throwdowns, passes like that are probably the next best thing when it comes to sweet-looking NBA highlights.
Man, I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. So on the floor for the Spurs, we've got Jordan McLaughlin. He's out there with Castle. And it's Bassi in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
Nice job grinding through and earning the whistle. Caldwell Pope felt it coming and just pushed through it.
Makes it, and the next one could tie it up. A line change here for San Antonio. That one misses. And for San Antonio, they're shooting efficiently, 50% so far. And it's Fox missing. And so it's Banchero who brings it up for Orlando. Suggs, left side. Banchero against Vassell. Here's Wagner. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
Wagner able to bounce to the rack and throw it down, and he'll do so just about any time he has the opportunity.
Here's Wembanyama. Oh, he got him with a pump fake, but he couldn't finish. Orlando has gotten 3 of their 7 threes to find the net in this matchup. Caldwell Pope with a drive. It's stolen by Fox. On the break. And Fox takes it all the way to the rim. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Spurs.
You have to be a fan of the energy they played with on the defensive end. active hands and feet, and it's come up big a few times for them.
And I've also noticed how opportunistic they've been off turnovers, doing a really good job taking advantage of the opponent's mistakes.
A bit undersized, his hops make him a legit small ball 4.
Right side, Caldwell Pope. Oh, rejected by Wembanyama.
With great mobility in the 8-foot wingspan. Yes, 8 foot. Wembanyama easily wipes that shot away. Sends it home with some passion.
I think he's rubbing it in a little bit here, hanging up there like that.
Guys, they're not backing off at all, are they?
2 minutes gone by here in the fourth. Suggs, hey, in 6 attempts, he's made 5. Talk about efficiency.
Boy, that's just the toughness basket by Suggs right there. Remember now, this young man was an all-state football player in high school.
And the dunk by Wembanyama.
They're going at it on offense. Neither team backing down.
Hey, defense is taking a back burner, secondary on the marquee, but who doesn't love a game like this? Let's go. I like offense.
Wembanyama, pass to Paul. Outside Wembanyama, the 3. Caldwell Pope pulls it in.
He had more than enough room to hit that. Just couldn't make it happen.
Second personal foul. Second team foul.
Here's Banchero. On the wing, Suggs. Back to Banchero. Banchero no good. San Antonio leading by 6. Paul passes to Wembanyama. It's good. The assist that time from Paul. Paul's got 4 assists now tonight.
And the offensive skills of Wembanyama are a huge part of his high value. And nice to see him delivering.
San Antonio foul. Wembanyama. Second personal foul. Third team foul.
And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to go.
When you're the #1 pick, like Banchero, the expectations are through the roof. But Paolo is well-grounded. Got his feet on the ground, head squarely focused. He's embracing the challenge and meeting it so far.
Over to the left wing. Back to Sohan. Vassell against Wagner. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And stolen by Banchero. Here we go. Caldwell Pope. The pass to Carter. Banchero with a screen on Wembanyama. Pass to Banchero. And here's Wembanyama. Takes a 3. Rebounded by Suggs.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Rebound by San Antonio. 13 points was their biggest lead of the game. Outside Paul. And stolen by Suggs. Oh, and a fast break for the Magic. Here's Banchero. Cash. Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
No shame or fear in this young fella. And Carroll going to take on any big shot. Love seeing that from him.
Nice shot by Wembanyama.
And they just continue to attack, even late in the game, while they're up big.
I don't think you want to get loose and sloppy or ease up, but it is time for them to start using that clock a bit. Jalen Suggs was known for knocking down big-time hoops in college, and we're already seeing it translate here in the NBA as well. Great confidence from that young man.
And we've got a timeout from Jamal Mosley. He wants to make sure everyone is aligned, given the situation right now. Let's hear from our analyst. Give us your take on the strategy being discussed right now.
You know, in this situation, I like pressuring really hard on the inbounds pass and then going for the steal. But if that's unsuccessful, then you got to be ready to foul quickly.
So the first one drops, and that increases the lead to 6.
And with the 8-foot wingspan of Wembanyama, it feels like he releases the ball halfway to the bucket. That's exactly how to close out a game. Take advantage of every opportunity.
Major dominance, and it comes so easily for him. Fantastic at getting to his spots on the floor.
Coming through in a big moment, Vassell continuing to prove how special he is.
The three from Suggs. Rebounded by Fox. Ball passes to Wembanyama. Three-pointer off the mark. And so it's San Antonio with the W. Just a gutsy performance on the road.
It really was. When this one was up in the
season, and teams focus on situational awareness. Doris, what have you noticed so far this season?
Yeah, Kev, these situations are really all about execution, right? Are players poised in late clock situations? First of all, do they recognize where the shot clock is? Can they adeptly and quickly read defenses? So those are some of the things I'm watching for.
And checking out Minnesota's opening lineup. Edwards on the wing. He's joined by McDaniel. Randall out there with Gobert, and it's Conley in at the 1. Randall passes to Edwards. Back to Randall. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Edwards, no good.
Listen, we know the mid-range game is in this guy's arsenal, but you wonder, should he have moved it just one pass more?
And it's Jaden McDaniels with the foul. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Caldwell Pope.
Well, it's about hustling and contesting shots, and Julius Randle doing work defensively.
You know, Greg, when you look at the Timberwolves' history, the first round had been a problem for them. But not last year, as they swept the Phoenix Suns.
And you got to look at it as being a tremendous success, right? Because going into the season, I don't know that anyone thought they would have made it to the conference finals. But, boy, that young group gelled well together, and the sky's the limit for the future.
Now here's Edwards, following the missed shot by Franz Wagner. McDaniels finds Edwards. Here's the 3. Edwards with another miss. The Magic have gone 0 of 3 from the field to start the game. Here's Wagner. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
That's a big-time finish by Franz Wagner. Might be young, but he is undeterred.
Gobert, the pass to McDaniels. Lets it go from deep. Conley's shot is off.
Nothing going right on the offensive end. 0 for 4 from the field.
Here's Caldwell Pope. Here's Bitadze, defended by Gobert. Here's Banchero. Can't connect from short range.
Really just struggling here in the first few minutes. 5 attempts with only 1 falling.
Here's Randall. That's in there. Conley with the assist.
Man, can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
Bitadze the pass to Banchero. Here's Suggs. Banchero less screen on Conley. Suggs dishes to Banchero. From Rookie of the Year in 2023 to an All-Star Greg in 2024. Paulo Banchero.
And, Kevin, that really says it all, doesn't it? Few players hit the ground running like Banchero has. Becoming an elite competitor, people fear almost instantly.
Conley against Suggs. Conley gets the bucket.
Hey, this guy is competitive, he's tough, and he'll play through contact. Mike Conley doing work inside.
Suggs kicks to Caldwell Pope.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Pass to Bitadze. And McDaniels with the block. And here's Randall. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. Now a chance to examine the rebounding numbers over the past months for Goga Bitadze.
And those are some numbers that he can't be happy about. His rebounding totals have taken a dip over the past few months. He's got to get back to giving the kind of effort on the boards we were seeing from him earlier.
Now here's McDaniels. Jalen Suggs unable to get his last shot to go. Conley's shot is off.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
2 points. That one goes. The Timberwolves have gone just 2 of 7 so far. A little bit of a slow start for them. And once again off the mark by Minnesota.
Boy, a really tough quarter for this guy. Just struggling to make shots right now.
Suggs looking around. Back to Banchero. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
And great work inside. This is where Banchero feasts.
Gobert with a screen for Randall. Down low. And finished off by Gobert.
Assisted by
Flying high and throwing it down with the one-hander.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. Now, here's Wagner. Last game he had 28 points. Inside. Here's Banchero. The tray. Julius Randle with the rebound.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Near the three-point line, it's Edwards, and it's Orlando with the rebound. Banchero's got 4 rebounds in this game. Uses both hands to slam it down.
And the long strides of KCP. Dangerous changing ends there, and he loves to finish in space.
Suggs with the steal, and even 3-on-3 break. And Caldwell Pope gets the basket.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
The very definition of quality transition offense. If it can end at the cup, it's exactly where you want it.
And so the first quarter is in the books. Magic lead by 6. And back with the start of the second quarter in just a moment. Welcome back to Noche Latina, celebrating the Latin culture and their love for the game of basketball. It just keeps growing. And from what we've seen from Orlando, what do you guys see?
Guys, I love their defense in that first period. They were in position and just challenging shots.
Well, I think they combined great intelligence with great effort, and you can see the results.
And so in the game for the Timberwolves, Conley and Edwards are the guards. Julius Randle is out there with McDaniels, and it's Gobert in at the 5. Well, Doris, both you and I had the honor of being in that 2020 bubble in Florida. Any memories from Orlando?
I think, Kev, just how unique the setting was, and I have to give some props to the players. No fans, no normalcy, away from their families for extended periods, and yet they were able to lock in and give us some incredible moments.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Anthony Edwards is figuring things out. He said there's levels. My first few years, I looked for my shot and nothing else. I've learned that I can't win without my teammates and that I have to throw them the ball too. It's a team game. I know that now. Kevin, I know it too, so I'm throwing it back to you.
And you're the best teammate we could have. Thank you, David.
When it comes to offensive rebounding, one of the best in the business, Rudy Gobert.
He had a defender all over.
He made the only free throw attempt he had earlier in the game.
He had 76% from the line a season ago, and most would consider that to be a success.
Despite his young age, we know Jalen Suggs has proven to be a tremendous leader. His teammates love playing with this guy.
You know, when Rudy Gobert is down low, it strikes fear into the opponent. This is a guy who has led the league in blocks and rebounds at different times. Inside the paint, he is just a nightmare to battle against.
You hear, Doris, people now calling Anthony Edwards one of the faces of the NBA. And I'm assuming you'd agree.
100% agree, because the skills are extraordinary. The development in his decision-making has gone leaps and bounds from where it was. Beyond that, Kevin, he's a lockdown defender, one of the best competitors, fearless in the big moments, and one of the most charismatic young men in the league today. This guy is spectacular.
Few guys read the game like Conley.
Wagner passes to Bitadze. A rebound by the Timberwolves. They'll be off to Charlotte for a game against the Hornets. That matchup falls in the middle game of this 3-game trip. And Randle throws it down.
Wow, excellent explosion off his feet by Julius Randle.
It's tipped, stolen by Conley. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Here's Banchero. And finished off by Banchero.
Oh, big-time dunk by Banchero. I like seeing the aggressive side of this young man.
Here's Conley. Wagner against McDaniel. Randle kicks to McDaniels. Oh, good on the triple. Magic leading by 4. Here's Wagner. And that one's good. His second basket of 4, shooting 50%.
Franz Wagner is a problem if he gets the basketball down low and on the inside.
Pass to Edwards. Edwards loves it in there.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
And that one's good. Suggs.
But you like that he shakes off that rocky first period and knocks down a shot. Nice.
And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play. Randall missed inside. The Magic have gone 5 of 7 from the field here in the second. Now Wagner to the inside. Itadze. Gobert pulls it in. Gobert's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Randall passes to Conley. To the paint. Stolen. Wagner wide open. And the 3-ball is good. Wagner's got 5 points in the quarter.
Well, you love the opportunity by Franz Wagner to get out in transition, find success with an easy one.
Conley against Suggs from 13. That one wide left.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net.
Caldwell Pope kicks to Suggs. Just 5 on the clock. And Suggs throws it down.
Get up, Jalen Suggs. This guy also a terrific football player in high school.
3-pointer, Randall. Cranes the 3-pointer. Randall's got 9 points.
Yeah, there's no quitting this guy. He just gives you great effort, and he continues to give you great production.
And he drives in, and Suggs throws it down.
Taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the 2-hand slam. And so we wrap up the first half. Magic out in front. They finish off the second quarter with a 13-5 run. We'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball.
Hello, everyone.
They're moving at a high speed. When they get in space, they really push the pace. Makes them hard to keep up with.
Yeah, several times.
All right, guys, let's swing. And that's a halftime wrap.
And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books, 1 half to go. We're seeing a tremendous game from Jalen Suggs.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far unstoppable.
A post pairing, Isaac and Carter Jr. Gary Harris is out there with Cole Anthony. And it's De Silva in at the small forward position. That's the group starting the second half for Jamal Mosley.
And that strength and concentration from Anthony Edwards. Yes, there's contact, doesn't bother him.
And now the fast break. Edwards with the ball. And we've got a whistle. The refs are indicating it's a transition take foul. It's going to be a shot and the ball. And Greg, it didn't take long for Anthony Edwards to prove himself in the NBA.
There's so much to like about his game. And as outstanding as his offense is, his defense cannot be overlooked. He is a lockdown presence when he needs to be.
A new lineup here for the Timberwolves. Carter outside. It's deflected.
Wow, Joe Ingles sends it back twice on the pipes. Big-time defensive play.
Reed the pass to Ingles. Here's Garza. A three-pointer off the mark. Carter with it. Defended now by Dillingham. And here's Carter. No scoring in this one. To the middle. Here's De Silva. Carter kicks to Isaac. They get it back. Out to Anthony. Into the lane. Oh, and the jam by Anthony.
Oh, my goodness, the momentum of the drive, the airtime on the finish. Cole Anthony, that is too nice.
Here's Dillingham. And that one good.
And no matter what they've tried, the D just has not been able to deny them the ball inside.
Isaac goes in. And the layup is good. Isaac's got his first points of the game.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Alexander Walker on the wing. Pass to Dillingham. Ingles with the ball. A three-pointer, no good. Harris looking it over. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. A shot by Anthony. Nobody around. Count that one from Isaac.
Well, with that length, you want to see Jonathan Isaac attack the offensive glass. Put that 7'1" wingspan to work.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Kevin, thanks. The NBA is looking for greater parity, but Golden State's Draymond Green said, quite frankly, with this new CBA, dynasties are over. We're the last dynasty you'll be able to speak of because of the way this salary cap is set up. I guess we'll see. Kevin?
I hope he's not right, but he may be onto something, David. Thank you. A shot by Alexander Walker, no good. The Magic shooting their 6th attempt at the charity stripe in the game.
And going back a season ago, they were a pretty average team at the line, about 76% altogether.
Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Shots good by Anthony.
I love it when guards are willing to get on the inside and go ahead and make plays. Cole Anthony, a scorer by nature.
Dillingham with it. Anthony on him. Reed with a screen on Harris. Back to Reed. Isaac with some nice D. Magic leading by 13. Outside Anthony. Out to Carter. Good ball movement here by the Magic. Harris drives in. That one goes. Count it.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Orlando's gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. And Isaac throws it down.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
And at this point, it is their game to lose. They've done such a good job building the lead.
Here's Reed. Scoreless thus far. Pocket 6. And they get it. Carter pulls it in.
And even without that three-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Here's De Silva. Plays it up and banks it in. And the Magic lead by 19.
Yeah, they're rolling right now. That lead continues to grow.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
And Harris wide open. Oh, and the buzzer beater's good.
Yeah, now they are firing on all cylinders.
And so it's Orlando cruising into the quarter break with a 22-point lead. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. Back right after this. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard, putting the pass right on the money.
He's got the size to survey over the top of the defense and find the open man. That was beautiful.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. And a look at the 5 for the Timberwolves to start the fourth. Nickeil Alexander-Walker out there with Dillingham. And it's Joe Ingles. Then it's Naz Reid. And it's Garza in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And the shot goes in.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Well, he's attacking, he's forcing the issue, and that's simply stated a terrific play.
Reid with a screen for Dillingham. Right wing. Pass to Alexander Walker. That three off the mark.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Oh, Jalen Suggs out here making plays, getting his guys involved.
Timberwolves have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. Reed. And the three off target. Orlando leading by 22. Down low. Here's Suggs. And Suggs throws it down.
And that's a finish he'll be bragging about for a while.
As he should. Very impressive.
How about that from your point guard, gentlemen? Playing big at the rim. Okay.
Kept alive. Stayed with it, but they couldn't get it to fall. The Magic have gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the fourth. And Caldwell Pope gets the basket.
And good touch there on the floater. A shot KCP is adding to his arsenal.
Here's Garza. It's hauled in by the Magic. Vitadze's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Banchero outside. There's the pick. Pass to Vitadze. Beyond the arc. Banchero, that's good.
He's got a nice fluid motion on his long-range shots. I think Banchero will be a consistent three-point shooter at the NBA level.
And here is Ingles. And Reed has it in the corner. Here's Alexander Walker. And that one's on target from the wing. Alexander Walker's got his first basket. The Magic have gone 5 of 6 from the field to start the fourth quarter on a roll.
You can see the feel Franz Wagner has for the game. Just great vision right there.
Pass to Dillingham. Back to Ingles. Launches it. Banchero grabs the board. Banchero's got his 7th rebound here tonight. And so they foul intentionally. And it seems each season more things can be subject to video review. Are you a fan of that, Greg?
You know, I'm a fan of keeping the game moving. I'm not sure I'd get rid of review, but I sure would like the league to find a way to speed them up.
And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
Oh, the defense puts contact on Banchero inside, but he just bullies right through it.
Orlando grabs the miss. Now here's Caldwell Pope. That one goes in.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest. Just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for Orlando.
You know, it's tough to put your finger on the deciding factor in this one, but I'd say that the shooting accuracy made the difference.
Yeah, I think you're on point, Kevin. They got better looks, and that tends to lead to a better field goal percentage.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And after dropping game 1 in this matchup, they managed to take the second of a 3-game season series. No question, that's a morale booster.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Jalen Suggs.
I think it would be impossible to overstate the influence he had on this basketball game. He was the centerpiece of what they did on the offensive end and the anchor of their defense. That's as complete a performance as we've seen.
Back to Wagner. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. They're struggling to keep up.
And we'll see if they can turn things around, Kevin. On this trip, they can't continue to come up empty.
And out of bounds as the Magic will gain possession. Now Suggs. Caldwell Pope outside. Great D that time from Edwards. We've got 28 seconds left in the game. Randall from outside. And it's Orlando with the rebound. And so the Magic can now just hold on to the ball. And finished off by Banchero.
They made the most of their opportunities, looking comfortable and locked in throughout the night.
What an impressive performance, to say the least. At this point, it looks insurmountable.
Yeah, clearly a foul of frustration right there.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
The first free throw is good.
At the line for the Magic.
And so he hits both. And here is Conley. And so it's Orlando taking this one by a big margin. It was a tale of two teams tonight, one that was in total control, operating flawlessly.